Hi, I'm Dr. Vicki Dashley again from TLC Animal Hospital, and today we have Papaya. Papaya is a Kaik parrot. She's in a little bit of a mood today, so we're going to try to keep her entertained with snacks. But the topic today is going to be enrichment and foraging. So in the wild, birds spend most of their day, so between 6 and 18 hours, looking for food, a process called foraging. And it keeps them physically stimulated, mentally stimulated. But in captivity, oftentimes we're providing their food in a bowl, and then they're not given the opportunity to problem solve and look for food themselves, and they can get bored, and then they can overdo other normal behaviors. A common one is going to be grooming and preening. They can do that more than they should, and then that can then develop into feather picking behavior and potentially even self-mutilation, where they give themselves wounds in the more extreme cases. So we need to keep these little guys busy throughout the day. So some important things, toys, puzzle toys, foot toys are good ideas. And you want to try to rotate the toys so that they don't get bored. Play gyms and perches outside of their normal cage. That way they can have a change of scenery and they're less likely to become territorial with their cage. So for some birds, foraging is pretty instinctive, and they take to it pretty quickly. Other birds have no idea how to forage, so they actually have to be taught, and you have to go slow and have to have a lot of patience with them. Birds also like to chew, so giving them things that they're meant to destroy can also keep them busy and help keep them away from things that you don't want them to chew up. So some examples of that would be if you can find a phone book, you can hang that in their cage for them to chew on. You can use cardboard tubes, for example, tubes from wrapping paper, toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls. Just make sure that there's no glue. Glue potentially has zinc, which again is toxic to these guys. Cardboard boxes, just avoid any tape, because that can cause a problem if they get stuck to it. You can do paper cups, you can do crumpled up paper bags, you can wad up tissue paper, and you can hide various food items and treats, so they have to tear that stuff up to get to the snack. You can also, once they get the hang of that, you can include some crumpled up items or boxes or things that are empty, so they never quite know which one's going to have the treat and which one isn't. You can weave paper twists between the bars of the cage, and then they can chew that up and unravel it. Untreated wood you can use as a chewing aid. You can also get untreated wood beads or dry beans and mix that in their food bowl, so that they have to pick through the inedible items to get to their food, and it's not just a matter of grabbing a random piece of food out. Treats and food and puzzle toys can also be hung from plain leather strings or ropes in their cage. Birds a lot of times like to pull those up and investigate the end, and it's really fun to watch as well. There's also something called a foraging tree that can be made, and a really good example of how to do that is found in the captive foraging video by Dr. Scott Eccles, and that can be found for free online, so I highly encourage you to look at that. It's definitely worth a watch. Yes, you having fun? Dancing? You also want to make sure to take plenty of time to socialize and spend time with your bird. These guys are social by nature. They live in flocks and spend a lot of time with their family members. So you can do things like have them in the room with you when you're doing chores or studying. You can take time when you're training them. That's a really good bonding time. You can sing with them. You can dance with them. Lots and lots of opportunities to bond with these guys. Lots of resources available. If you have any more questions on that topic, please reach out.